I used to eat whatever I want for the longest time. And I did this from basically from when I was born until my like late 20s. So I never cared what I ate. I just ate whatever was in front of me. And I started exercising at the age of 14, 15 about. Then obviously my appetite grew and I ate like 5, 6 times a day. I exercised, I did like martial arts, I did weightlifting, and obviously I wasn't like, I wasn't becoming fat. I wasn't like negatively affected by the food in terms of gaining excess weight. I always had like fast metabolism in a sense, if you could, if the, yeah, like fast metabolism, you could say. But there was one problem still. I and I didn't realize this problem until I started like fixing my diet in my like before my 30s. So so the problem was not gaining, the problem wasn't becoming fat. The problem wasn't like any of that like basic stuff when people eat food and they worry about gaining too much weight. None of that stuff. It was about how I felt. I'm saying that I didn't feel like shit. I didn't feel um, I didn't feel any nausea or that kind of stuff. I ate 5 or 6 times a day, but I felt like fine. But there was this problem. I was always sleepy. I always felt tired. So my thoughts were foggy. I had brain fog like crazy. Like it's undescribable. And the contrast between now and then, it's mind blowing, because you have to understand that I ate everything. I ate like the main courses, the fucking starters, the main courses, the desserts, everything. Like I ate like bunch of sweets, ice cream all the time, cookies all the time, like everything, absolutely everything. Um, but I never realized that why I felt so anxious. Also, anxiety. That was also one thing. Like I felt anxious. I don't feel like nearly as anxious today. Of course, there's always gonna be some stress and anxiety, but it's in like healthy measures. So I don't feel overly anxious, overly stressed, and that kind of stuff like I used to feel back in the days. Like basically when I was from 15 until my late 20s, I was like pretty brain fogged, anxious, um, always felt like I couldn't do anything after school or work. Of course I did stuff after school. I worked out, but like in my after my mid 20s, I really started to feel like, okay, now I'm slowing down. And it wasn't because of the age. I can tell you now, it wasn't because of the age. I wasn't slowing down because years compounded. No, absolutely not. Like I feel better now uh, versus what I felt like in my mid 20s or my like late 20s. And I'm slightly over 30 now. So what did I change? I used to eat everything. And then I discovered fasting, and that kind of saved my life. Fasting kind of saved my life, but that wasn't the end all be all. fasting was just one component that like saved my ass from like becoming like really sick, because obviously I ate so much fucking sugar. I didn't care. I when back in the days when I exercised, I ate what I wanted. Then I stopped exercising after my 20s for a while. Like I exercised now and then, but not nearly as often what I exercised from like 15 until 18. So, but still, I used to eat the same way like I ate when I exercised like crazy. I exercised like 2 3 times a day, um, back when I was like, yeah, after 15, from 15 to 20, not 15 to 19, 18 19. After 18 I started going to bars and stuff like that, like drinking, like, yeah, drinking, women came to my into my life. So yeah, but that's besides the point. I still continued to eat like I used to eat when I trained. So my my like eating habits didn't change. I still binged sugar like crazy. I still ate carbs like crazy. And after my mid 20s, I I realized that I'm really slowing down. Like I was working full like 40 hours a week at that time. So I'm every time I came home, I was like sluggish. I also used to do like music in my free time. So I had a band, I had a studio, I played in a band, sang, played a guitar, sang, then also produced music for other bands, my mates and stuff. So yeah, like life was very full of happenings, events, stuff, and I worked at like 40 hours a week too. So I started slowing down in a way that when I came home from work, I was like, okay, now I'm gonna do my stuff, like my own hobbies, my love, um, my like dear hobbies. I'm gonna play the guitar, sing, do stuff, do my own stuff, produce music and stuff. Then when I came home, my energy levels fucking dipped. I couldn't figure out why I felt so fucking tired all the time. I came home and I could not concentrate on playing the guitar. I could not, like, I was falling asleep like like in the middle of my playing, in the middle of practicing the guitar. I was like, my eyelids were closing. So I couldn't figure out what the fuck is this? How am I tired? Like I went to bed like in time, early. Like I used to, like, little sleep didn't matter to me, and if I had like full sleep, it also didn't like affect anything. So it was like, what the hell is going on here? And then fast forward like a couple of years later, I started fucking with like fasting and changing foods, trying different stuff. And yeah, I started fasting and started eating like, I still ate what I wanted, but fasting kind of like mitigated the negative effects, we could say. Um, and I also like took days where I didn't eat anything like for 24 hours or so. And yeah, fasting was like a good thing. But then like eventually it still bit my ass, the in terms of that I ate everything I ever wanted. So that came back and bit my ass. I had to like change my I had to like cut out all the sugar. And when that happened, I fucking like this was amazing. I lost like 8 kilos. That's like 16, 17, 18 pounds. I lost like over 15 pounds, like over 8 kilos. I think that's time that by like it's like 17 pounds or so. It was crazy. Like I basically I went keto, like from fucking eating carbs to going full fucking keto. And yeah, my body went like fucking haywire. It was all fucked up. Like my body went like, what the fuck are you doing, man? I had like heart palpitations. I felt like my brain felt very good. I felt like very clear. My energy levels were fucking awesome, but my body went like it all like drained. I started pissing in the night. I went to the bathroom like 5 times per night or something. And during the day, I pissed out all the liquids that that were from like carbs. Those were like liquids absorbed in my body from all the carbs, from all the, of course, the combination of carbs and salts. And yeah, but it was crazy. It was fucking crazy. Like I lost all this weight, and it was pretty extreme. It was pretty extreme because I wasn't the same for like a year and a half. I had these like heavy legs. I was I had these fucking cramps, and like I didn't feel like fully myself. I felt like good in the mind. I felt very clear. My brain fog like poof shifted. It was all gone. I could focus for like all day every day. So, but that was the important thing to me. Like I didn't feel tired anymore. Like my body was like fucking broken from all the damage, from all the damage from the carbs, the like basically junk food. I also ate like very like I'm not gonna lie, I ate a lot of junk food, like a lot of junk food. Now that I think about it, I ate a lot of junk food. Nowadays, it's like mostly animal products, like real food, like meat, eggs, healthy fats, butter, and occasionally I eat some vegetables, some fruits here and there, and oats, and like a couple times a month maybe I do a cheat meal. Yeah. So, but I'm talking about like back in the day I used to eat like fucking like 3 or 4 days, um 3 4 days in the week I used to eat like junk food. I used to eat like like lots of sugars, like, and I didn't move enough to like yeah, the even that doesn't even like matter if I would have moved or exercised. I did exercise before I went keto, so yeah. But yeah, it was crazy. Like going keto, it was the best thing I did because I had very high blood pressure. I felt it. I felt like very like my head was like very I felt like my head was about to pop and explode like and also when I visited the doctors told me that they measured my blood pressure and it was always kind of high. And also, yeah, swollen joints. I had like problems with my finger joints, um, probably like what's it called, the autoimmune disease that it's like the rheumatoid, or how do you call it? Anyways, probably like swollen joints, inflamed joints, high blood pressure, symptoms of IBS, my fucking gut was going crazy. I was farting all day. I'm speaking before the keto. So I'm speaking of when I ate sugars, when I ate carbs, when I ate junk food. After I went keto, it took a while to bounce back, but it was definitely worth it. I even went carnivore. Carnivore basically means you eat only like meat, water, and salt. So I ate only beef fat, and water and salt. So I did that for 100 days, went without caffeine for 100 days, and yeah, it was a great experience though, because like my skin got like very clear. All the weird stuff was like gone from my body, and obviously no more brain fog. So yeah, that was a major point. Obviously, this is a like quite a deep topic for me, because um, it was a quite a journey for me, because it was a transformation that I didn't realize I needed. I kind of realized it very late, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't figure this out earlier, because I was very like brain fogged. I felt like very stupid like before my 30s. And I'm not saying that I'm a fucking IQ 200, or I'm not smart in any ways still yet. I have like a lot to learn in life, and a lot to experience still, but in a sense I do feel like very clear minded nowadays. I feel a sense of like um, I'm able to learn new things more quickly. I'm able to think more tactically. I'm able to think more like methodically, which I didn't have. Like, I never had this in my life. I never was a smart guy. I was never like smart in a way, like I didn't have the book smarts. Like, I know it doesn't matter like in most cases, because I was more of a like artist guy, but in a sense I still was kind of stupid, because I was like impulsive. My behavior was kind of like impulsive and stupid. So that's also a part of intelligence, like being able to like um, composure is a part of intelligence, and being able to figure stuff out like logically. I didn't ever feel logical. I didn't ever feel like I was methodical enough to, even in fighting. It's like fighting is a chess game. Always when I sparred, I was like reckless. I didn't know exactly what I was doing. So um, yeah, in those like those chess moments in life, I was like very dumb and stupid. I wasn't strategic. I wasn't disciplined in that way. Like, I had discipline. I went and trained. I had like schedules and workout programs, and but yeah, that was mostly like my own interests, but I didn't know how to like take my interests to the next level. That's also like a part of your intelligence, your ability to reach next levels in life. So I never had that. So and I kind of contribute that to I kind of like associate that with my diet, because like when I ate all the sugar, it made me tired, it made me foggy, it made my thoughts like I couldn't think straight, I couldn't think clear, and that was a major problem for me now that I think about the contrast. So something to consider for yourself, maybe you want to consider changing your diet. Maybe you want to try like cutting out the carbs, see how you feel. See if you feel more clear-headed. See if you feel more smarter, smarter. That's a fucking hard word. Hard word. Yeah. See how you feel. See how you feel when you cut out the carbs. Then add some clean carbs back in. I do some fruit here and there. I do some potatoes here and there. Those are like cool, good carbs you can consume, like fruits, some citrus fruits maybe, um, berries, blueberries, kiwi, then white rice and potatoes. Those are cool. Like, yeah, I think this is getting pretty long. This video is getting pretty long, so I'm gonna quit it here, and I will see you tomorrow.